What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Scotty, and this is another rant, and it's basically about Dwight Howard being exposed by a transgender. I saw this on a message board, and you know I don't follow Baller Alert. My friends were talking about it in the group message, so I just felt like it was only right for me to give my thoughts, my opinions on this situation. Apparently, the transgender had a lot of receipts on Dwight Howard. He basically, she basically had phone conversations, had a lot of things screenshotted, including DMs and all of that stuff, without the intent on exposing Dwight Howard. Now, this is what I'm going to say, and I'm just going to leave it at that, and I'm going to keep it moving. Here's my take on this whole situation. And I'm only speaking from experience, okay? So I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way. But this doesn't just go for those that's transgender. This also goes for gay men as well. All I gotta say is this. When you're dealing with a man that's possibly on a DL, when you're dealing with a basketball player that's not out there at all, you have to expect nothing from them. You know what I'm saying? You're putting yourself at risk every time you're dealing with a down low man, and that's just being honest. Down low men are insecure as fuck. They're scared as hell because they know that they don't want nobody to know about their sexuality. They don't want nobody to know that they fuck with men. They don't want nobody to know that they may have fucked with a transgender once or twice or whatever. If that's what they like, that's what they do. They don't want nobody to know that, and they will go to great lengths to protect that secret of theirs because they don't want nobody to know. And with Dwight Howard being a world-renowned basketball player that everybody knows, you know what I mean, of course he's not going to want anyone to know that he's on the down low. I'm just going to be honest. I'm just looking at it from a realistic set of eyes. Not those cream cheese filled eyes that everybody want to look at it from. I'm just being honest. Like, a man like that, I'm not surprised that he's on the DL. My thing about it is, when y'all get involved with these down low ass niggas, you don't need to expect a Romeo and Juliet type of romance. You don't need to expect anything from that. What you need to do, if you gonna fuck with a motherfucker that's on the DL, you get your nut, you get your corn, you get your gift, or whatever the fuck it is, you shut the fuck up and you keep it moving. That's what it is. A lot of people decide that they're gonna fuck with somebody that's on the down low and think that they're gonna live unhappily ever after with these down low ass niggas, and that's just the most unrealistic way to look at it. There will not be a happily ever after. They won't commit to you because you can't expect a happily ever after living in secret. You know what I mean? They got to hide you. You got to meet up somewhere where no one is around. You got to do all of this stuff. And I'm speaking, this is me speaking from a person that dealt with someone that was on a down low. Now, they're not on a down low anymore, but back in the gap, they were on a down low. And they were very insecure, very jealous-hearted, very scared. They were so afraid that someone was going to find out that they was fucking with me. And I always, from that situation on down, I always said to myself, I will never in life deal with any other down low guy again in my life. There's several that's been trying to holler, and I always turn them down. Whenever you deal with someone that's on the down low, you know what I'm saying, don't expect anything. But what I don't agree with, and this is where a lot of people go wrong at, people, these gays and transgender, they do the lamest shit by exposing someone. I don't give a fuck what a person do to piss me off. They would never piss me off to the point to where I feel like I got to go through my hefty bag of tricks and expose them for being who they are. I never agreed to that, and I always felt like, what is that gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Exposing a motherfucker for being on the down low. What are you gonna do with that? And I just feel like this: if you say that your life was being threatened by Dwight Howard, allegedly, why did you go to social media to expose him? How come you just didn't go to the police department or alert the authorities of the situation instead of going to social media to you know what I'm saying, to have a show? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck. You know, that's the part I don't like. You say your life was threatened, but you go to social media instead of going to the police about it. And you want to expose him now because your life is threatened. I don't see how your life being threatened is, you know what I'm saying, your response to your life being threatened is by exposing him. Because what you fail to understand is you're exposing him because he's threatening your life, but people get killed over being exposed. You know what I mean? Like, people get killed over stuff like that. So my advice to this person that did that would have been, if someone is threatening your life, you need to take it up with the authorities. Going to the internet and going to Twitter and setting out all these receipts against this man, exposing him, embarrassing him, and putting him all out there on motherfucking Front Street was not the right move. And this ain't even me, you know, shaming the transgender community or shaming the transgender that did it, or even taking up for the down low person, because I never take up for the down low man. I never do. I just find them to be totally disgusting after my own experience with the down low man. I would never deal with one. They're just hideous human beings in my opinion. But I also don't agree with a motherfucker exposing someone. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know what you're getting yourself into when you're dealing with these down low ass niggas, especially those of some type of status. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're getting yourself into. Either you just shut the fuck up, take whatever is given to you, and keep it moving. But I also point the blame also on Dwight Howard as well, because you dumb as fuck. If someone... the minute your tax bracket goes up and you fucking with these people, you need to make these motherfuckers sign some NDAs, bitch. If you don't want your business out there, make these motherfuckers sign an NDA and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Or better yet, stop fucking with motherfuckers that you know gonna open their motherfucking mouth. Let's just be real. For, like, when I was growing up, I would always see these niggas get exposed by these gay guys that constantly run their mouth about everybody that they ever slept with. And they know that these motherfuckers run their mouth about everybody they slept with. So I just can't just put the blame on the gay guys that deal with DL niggas. But you also got to point the finger at the DL niggas too. You need to take accountability for what the fuck you decided to do. Because you know this nigga run his mouth. You know this nigga tell all the motherfucking business. You didn't heard about this nigga telling everybody motherfucking business. And you decide that you want to fuck him anyway. So when you fuck him and he expose your motherfucking ass, now you want to kill him, now you want to fight him, now you want to go batshit crazy because he exposed you. But my thing about it is, if he's exposed everybody else, what the fuck make you think that you're so perfect and so motherfucking special that he won't expose you? You dumb. DL niggas are dumb and sloppy as a motherfucker. Like, if you gonna fuck with a motherfucker and you don't want nobody to know, fuck with a motherfucker that you know ain't gonna run that motherfucking mouth. Why do you always go for the same big mouth ass motherfucker that's gonna eventually blurt your shit out the moment you piss them off? I never understand that. So it's not always, you know, I feel like it's stupid on both ends. It's stupid for the transgender to think that, and he considered them his her ex-boyfriend, Dwight Howard, as her ex-boyfriend. That was never your boyfriend, sweetie. That was never your boyfriend. That was somebody that was fucking, you know, you was fucking off with, you was getting coins from, you was getting gifts from, you know, and you was getting dick from. That's what it was. And then you exposed him for getting fucked by other transgender people and stuff like that. It's a lot going on with that situation. But my thing about it is, that was not your ex-boyfriend. It doesn't matter what you think. I believe that what you saw was, it was the Dwight Howard. He was some basketball player. He was some cute basketball player that everybody knows. You thought that you hit the jackpot and you thought that you turned him out. Newsflash, sis, you ain't turned shit out. Obviously, he was already fucking with niggas like that anyway, so you ain't nothing special. What Just Living Baby say? You ain't special, bitch. You're not. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Number two, if you're going to deal with somebody like that, you need to know your role and shut your motherfucking mouth if you're going to deal with a motherfucker like that. You putting yourself in danger from the moment you fuck with a DL nigga, because one false move, anything can happen to you. That's why you don't need to fuck with them. That's why you don't need to. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, if you had no intent on exposing him, why you got recorded phone conversations? Why do you have, you know, receipts of every motherfucking thing if you never plan on exposing him? Because see, my thing about it is this. If a DL nigga want to holler at me and I decide that I'm bored enough to deal with they motherfucking ass, if I say I'm not going to put your business out there, I'm really not. Like, what do I have to gain by exposing you? At the end of the day, if I fucked you, I just fucked you. I don't need everybody to know that. Because half the time when I'm fucking with somebody, I don't even want nobody to know that. So my thing about it is, if I say I'm not going to expose you, I'm not going to record your phone calls. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to screenshot your text messages. I'm not going to do none of that. If I know that I'm not going to expose you, I'm not. I don't believe in exposing people. That's just my steez. I don't expose anyone. It's around my city, it's a lot of motherfuckers that have tried to holler at me that I've never exposed. It's some people that were married when I was working at the Dollar General store. Niggas that was fucking married and have to walk in my store every fucking day with their wives. And their wives are speaking to me and I'm sitting in the standing up there at the damn register like, if you only knew how your man was sitting up here trying to dick me down. Like, it's just crazy. It's fucking crazy. Some of these niggas don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And I never exposed any of them that ever tried me like that. Never did. Because it's just not in my character. And I feel like we've all been in the closet at one point of our lives. And we know how that feels to be in the closet. So I wouldn't dare put nobody else through that no matter what type of horrific shit they did. Dwight, you stupid. You can't fuck with everybody. You just can't. You already know what you did. Just like a transgender or a gay man knows what he dealing with when you get with a DL nigga. You DL niggas know what the fuck you dealing with when you get with these niggas or these transgenders that you know gonna run their motherfucking mouth about your shit. The sooner you make them mad, they're gonna run their motherfucking mouth about what the fuck they did. Make better decisions on both ends. With that being said, you guys, that's my rant. What do you have to say about the Dwight Howard situation? And how do you feel? Whose side are you on? Are you on anybody's side? What do you think? And I'm out of here, you guys, till Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace and blessings.